Welcome to a deep dive into one of today's most intriguing global narratives. We're setting our sights on the East, specifically on China, a nation that stands as a unique, somewhat isolated giant on the world stage. As we delve into this exploration, we'll ponder over its future ambitions and what they mean for the rest of the world. So buckle up and get ready for an intriguing journey as we unravel the layers of this fascinating topic. To understand China's current position, we must first journey back in time, to the era when China was a self-sufficient imperial power, standing tall with its rich culture and advanced technologies. Picture a time when China was the world's largest economy, a time when Chinese junks sailed the high seas and Chinese inventions like paper, printing, and gunpowder were transforming the world. China's history is a tapestry of dynastic rule, from the Xia dynasty, the first to be described in ancient historical chronicles, to the Qing dynasty, the last imperial dynasty of China. Throughout these eras, China was often a self-reliant entity with a robust economy based on agriculture, craftsmanship, and commerce. The Middle Kingdom, as it was commonly known, was the center of the world for its people, with the emperor, the son of heaven, ruling from the center of the universe. This perspective, deeply rooted in Chinese cosmology and philosophy, shaped the nation's approach to foreign relations, fostering a sense of self-sufficiency and a unique worldview. Take the Ming dynasty, for instance, during the 15th century when China had the world's most formidable navy. Instead of colonizing foreign lands as European powers were beginning to do, the Ming emperors chose to end their voyages. They turned inwards, focusing on domestic stability and harmony. This decision reflects a pattern in Chinese history, the tendency to prioritize internal affairs over aggressive expansion. Fast forward to the 19th and early 20th centuries when China's self-reliance was tested by the ravages of the Opium Wars, the Boxer Rebellion, and the fall of the Qing dynasty. The country was forced to open up to the world, but the memory of these painful episodes has left a lasting imprint, reinforcing the importance of self-reliance and sovereignty in the Chinese psyche. The 20th century saw China rebuilding itself, first under the Republic of China, and then, dramatically, under the People's Republic of China. Despite the seismic shifts in political ideology, the thread of self-reliance continued to weave through China's narrative. From Mao Zedong's call for self-reliance during the Great Leap Forward to Deng Xiaoping's economic reforms that ignited China's economic ascent, the theme persists. Today, in the 21st century, China stands as a unique giant on the world stage, its historical self-reliance manifesting in its approach to economics, politics, and international relations. This historical self-reliance has shaped much of its modern identity. Chinese culture, with its deep philosophical roots and unique social norms, has always set it apart. To truly appreciate this cultural distinctiveness, let's delve into some of the elements that make it unique, starting with the philosophical underpinnings of Chinese society. Centuries ago, the philosopher Confucius laid down principles that continue to influence Chinese society today. His teachings, which emphasized harmony, respect for authority, and the importance of rituals, have permeated every facet of Chinese life. One cannot underestimate the impact of Confucianism on shaping the Chinese mindset, from family dynamics to business conduct. Alongside Confucianism, Taoism, another indigenous philosophical system, plays a significant role. It introduces the concept of Tao, or the way, promoting harmony with nature and balance in all things. This Taoist influence is evident in Chinese art, medicine, and even martial arts. But it's not just philosophy that sets China apart. The Chinese language, with its intricate system of characters and tones, adds another layer of distinctiveness. The language's complexity can pose a barrier to those outside the culture, but it also provides a strong sense of identity and unity among those who speak it. Another aspect that cannot be overlooked is China's rich tradition of art and literature. From the delicate brush strokes of traditional Chinese painting to the rhythmic cadences of ancient poetry, these forms of expression carry profound cultural symbols and philosophies. They serve as a bridge connecting past dynasties with the present and the individual with the society at large. Also, consider the Chinese calendar with its cycle of 12 animals representing different years. This system, combined with a complex mix of solar and lunar cycles, underscores China's unique approach to time and life's milestones, adding another layer to its cultural distinctiveness. And let's not forget the Chinese culinary tradition, which is as diverse as the country's geography. Each region boasts its own flavors and cooking styles, creating a culinary tapestry that's as varied as it is delicious. These dishes, often prepared for specific festivals or celebrations, carry deep cultural meanings and traditions. Chinese culture also emphasizes the importance of face, or maintaining a positive societal image. This social norm affects many aspects of life, from business negotiations to personal interactions, further distinguishing Chinese society from others. The elements we've explored are just a few threads in the rich tapestry of Chinese culture. Each one contributes to a unique societal fabric that sets China apart from the rest of the world. While these cultural elements can sometimes create barriers, they also foster a strong sense of national identity and pride. These factors have contributed to China's distinct identity in the global arena. As we continue our exploration, we'll see how this cultural distinctiveness interacts with other aspects of Chinese society, shaping its position on the world stage. The rise of the Communist Party in China marked a significant turn. This change in political landscape was not just a shift within the country's borders, but it also had far-reaching implications on China's position globally. Let's delve a little deeper into this. The year was 1949. China, emerging from the turmoil of civil war, saw the establishment of the People's Republic of China under the leadership of the Communist Party. This marked the start of an era that would see the country transform from a predominantly agrarian society to an industrial powerhouse. The Communist Party's approach to governance was, and still is, rooted in the principles of Marxism-Leninism. This means centralized control over the economy and the state's direct involvement in strategic industries. This political system has shaped China's identity on the world stage, fostering a unique blend of socialism and capitalism that has been dubbed as socialism with Chinese characteristics. But what does this mean for China's global position? On one hand, the centralized control has allowed the government to implement sweeping reforms and ambitious projects at a scale and speed that's rarely seen elsewhere. This has catapulted China's economy to the second largest in the world, and in turn has increased its influence globally. However, this political system has also led to a degree of isolation. The Communist Party's policies and practices, such as stringent censorship and a lack of political pluralism, have often been at odds with the democratic ideals of many Western countries. This has led to tensions and has shaped the perception of China as a unique, somewhat isolated giant on the world stage. Moreover, the government's control over strategic sectors and industries has raised concerns about transparency and fair competition. This has resulted in friction, particularly in the areas of trade and technology, further isolating China from certain global markets. Yet despite these challenges, China's economic might continues to grow. Its unique political system has allowed it to steer its economy with a level of control that is unparalleled. This has enabled China to weather global economic storms and continue its trajectory of rapid growth. In essence, China's political landscape has been a double-edged sword. While the centralized control and unique blend of socialism and capitalism have led to some degree of isolation, they have also been instrumental in propelling the country to its current economic might. This duality is a key characteristic of China's global position today. So, as we look at the political landscape, we see a picture of a nation that has carved its own path, often in contrast to the rest of the world. It's a path that has led to economic prosperity, but also to a degree of global isolation. The government's centralized control and unique blend of socialism and capitalism have furthered China's isolation, yet also its economic might. This political landscape, with all its complexities and contrasts, is a vital piece of the puzzle in understanding China's unique position on the world stage. China's economic policies, notably its approach to trade and technology, have both isolated and empowered it. Let's delve into the intricacies of these strategies and their global implications. Firstly, China's trade policies have been a masterstroke of strategic economics. Its focus on being the world's factory has led to an export-led growth model. This has brought tremendous economic prosperity, catapulting China onto the world stage as a major economic powerhouse. However, this very model has also led to trade imbalances and tensions with other economic giants, contributing to its somewhat isolated position. On the technology front, China's embrace of a digital economy has been nothing short of groundbreaking. It has fostered a fertile ground for tech giants like Alibaba and Tencent to flourish. These companies, in turn, have played a pivotal role in transforming China into a digital titan. Yet the government's tight rein over data and internet policies has sparked concerns about privacy and freedom of speech, leading to a digital divide between China and much of the rest of the world. In addition, China's ambitious Made in China 2025 plan echoes its determination to transition from being the world's manufacturing hub to a high-tech powerhouse. This initiative aims to achieve self-reliance in key technologies and sectors, further reinforcing its strategy of economic self-sufficiency. However, it has also sparked fears of tech dominance, leading to further global scrutiny and isolation. Finally, China's Belt and Road Initiative, a massive infrastructure project spanning multiple continents, embodies its economic ambition on a grand scale. While it promises to stimulate global growth, it has also raised concerns about debt diplomacy and China's expanding influence, adding another layer to its complex global relations. So, China's economic strategies are a fascinating blend of ambition, innovation, and pragmatism. They have undeniably fueled its rise, but also stirred controversy and wariness. The nation's focus on self-reliance in technology and trade has been a double-edged sword, bringing growth but also global wariness. So, what about China's future? China, a nation that has continually evolved and adapted through centuries, now stands on the precipice of a new era. Its future ambitions are the subject of much speculation and intrigue, a puzzle that the world is keen on deciphering. China, it appears, has grand plans for the future. It aspires not just to be a major player on the world stage, but to redefine the very rules of the game. The nation's economic strength is at the heart of these ambitions. China's economy, the second largest in the world, is a testament to its strategic planning and foresight. It plans to leverage this economic might to reshape the global order, further solidifying its influence. A key element of China's future ambitions is its strategic initiatives, notably the Belt and Road Initiative. This ambitious project, designed to connect Asia, Europe, and Africa through a network of roads, railways, and sea lanes, reflects China's desire to be a global leader in trade and commerce. The initiative is not just about infrastructure development, it's a manifestation of China's aspiration for a more interconnected world where it is at the center. What's more, China's future ambitions are not limited to economic dominance. The nation is also investing heavily in technology, aiming to be a global leader in areas like artificial intelligence, 5G technology, and biotech. China's commitment to technological innovation is evident in its Made in China 2025 initiative, a plan to upgrade its manufacturing capabilities and become a high-tech powerhouse. However, China's path to realizing these ambitions isn't without obstacles. The world watches with a mix of awe and apprehension. China's rise has sparked concerns about its intentions and the potential implications for global balance. The nation's aggressive stance in the South China Sea, its tensions with Taiwan and Hong Kong, and its ongoing trade issues with the United States are all factors that add layers of complexity to its future trajectory. Furthermore, China's ambitions are viewed through a lens of uncertainty due to its unique political system. The combination of socialist principles with capitalist practices, while successful so far, raises questions about the nation's ability to navigate the challenges of the future. So, what about China's future? It's a question that continues to captivate us. The answer is a narrative being written in real time, a narrative steeped in ambition, lined with uncertainties, and fraught with high stakes. As the world looks on, the dragon continues to ascend, carving out its own path, shaping the contours of the global landscape. Yet, its path remains shrouded in both ambition and uncertainty. China's story is one of complexity and contrasts. From its historical legacy of self-reliance as an imperial power, it has emerged as a modern titan, both culturally and economically distinct. Its deep philosophical roots, unique social norms, and the language barrier have all contributed to China's unique identity on the world stage. The rise of the Communist Party marked a significant shift in its political landscape. A unique blend of socialism and capitalism, centralized control and strategic economic policies have furthered China's isolation. Yet these very elements have also fueled its economic might, making it a force to be reckoned with. China's approach to trade and technology, a focus on self-reliance, has been a double-edged sword, bringing growth but also global wariness. This isolation has not hindered its ambitions. On the contrary, it has been speculated that China aims to reshape the global order, leveraging its economic strength and strategic initiatives like the Belt and Road. Woven into the fabric of its past, present, and future is a narrative that is as intriguing as it is elusive. While China stands somewhat isolated today, its ambitions and actions are poised to shape the future of our global community. As the world watches, only time will reveal the full extent of China's plans. Thank you for joining us on this exploration into China's unique role in our world. If you found this insightful, do like, share, and subscribe for more such intriguing narratives. Keep your curiosity piqued and your mind expanded. Until next time.